This is so weird. This is the first time that we're going live without having the series to do, without having to get a healer to 2.5K. Um, but I'm gonna post. I almost forgot. I'm gonna post in my Discord so that we can get going. Today, there's a lot of options. Now that this challenge is out of the way, we have so many things that we could be doing. Plunderstorm just came out. I love Plunderstorm, but I understand some people don't want to watch it. So we can do this for a bit as people get in, and then once we have some people in here, we can go and do some more fun healing things. But this is just going to be while we get people in here. Let me go ahead and get YouTube chat pulled out. Ooh, that's myself talking. Hey, what's up, Vicar? How are you doing today? Let's go ahead and get our stream popped up. So I can talk to chat. Oh, don't want Discord popped up. Okay, so we're gonna start off. I'm just gonna do like a single Plunderstorm, and then after this Plunderstorm, which this is my first Plunderstorm, like I'm at 0 plunder. This is my first attempt. After this one, I'll do a poll and let you guys decide on what we do next. Now we have a lot of options today, a lot of healing. We can do some off-roll things. We could do some PTR testing, some live key pushing, or we can just keep plundering for some booty. It's all up to you guys. So, yeah, stick around. Watch me be the first one to die in this Plunderstorm, and then, like I said, we'll do a vote right after it. But this is just, you know, as people kind of start getting into the stream, we can eventually do a vote and let you guys choose on what to do. But I'm so excited. It's just, like I said, there's like all the doors just opened, like wide open on what we can stream now. A lot of people love the series of me pushing all the healers. They like the challenge, but a lot of people don't, and I get that. So now, like I said, we just have so many things that we can be doing, and I can just do what you guys want me to do. Okay, I gotta remember how to play this. Did I have a Plunderstorm keybind set up? I think I did. Was it this one? I did. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's my 5. What's my T? What's my T? What is my T? Trying to figure out what these keybinds are. Yeah, we're gonna get absolutely rinsed in a. Oh, it's down here. We're going to get absolutely rinsed in some Plunderstorms, and then, like I said, we're going to vote on what you guys want to watch me do. We got a lot of options, so stay tuned for that. This is probably going to be the quickest Plunderstorm because it's my first one. Have no idea how anything is balanced. What's good? Apparently we're crashing down here in this city. Let's try to land in a building at least. Oh, that's already a bad start. Ooh. Gimme. I remember I absolutely loved Plunderstorm when it was available the first time. But I kind of don't remember what's going on. Have any of you guys done Plunderstorm? Have y'all gotten a win yet? Because there's a player. Do I want a PvP yet? Kind of do. Let's just melee so he doesn't think that I have an ability, maybe? But I loved Plunderstorm when it was in the game for the first time, but I just haven't done it in a long time. We can... Oh, that's the wrong button. We can go ahead and drink on over here. Okay, that guy turned into a bush. He has Mana Sphere. We want that. He is level 3, though. Let's try to dodge his frontals. Let's just stick to him. Oh, he jumped. This is awkward. This is really awkward. It's okay. We can get some XP while he's up there. Ooh. Okay, we got some more toys to work with. I like it. Let's go ahead and go invisible. We can chase down these guys. Ooh. We can probably beat this guy. Ooh, baby, we won. We beat him. Okay, what do we want? What do we want? We want this. Oh, God. Okay. Swap here. I definitely don't want that. Ooh, I do want this, though. Okay, I like our setup now. We've won our first little PvP. Ooh. Like I said, once we're done with this Plunderstorm, we can take a look at what you guys want to watch. If you guys are wanting to watch some actual live gameplay, we can hop into some keys. We can do whatever, but I just haven't had a chance to do some Plunderstorm yet. I just want to get some booty and then look at what you guys wanted to see. Let's see if we can take on this mini boss. I like our setup so far. I don't think I want that one. Go and chug. Can you mount in this? No, you can't. You just kind of have to walk. There's this. What is this? Looks like a mini boss. There's also a person. What level are they? They're level 4. I kind of want to get in there. Let's go. Where are you at? Okay, we just did so much damage. Oh my god. We just clobbered him. Okay, what do we want? Do we want Manosphere? I kind of don't want Manosphere. I really like the shield. It's like good poke. Oh, dang. We absolutely clobbered him, though. A 2-for-1. I kind of like this little vortex thing, but you know what? The vortex is a little risky because it makes you go in. Do we take this? No, we don't. Uh-oh. Where did our little soul shape go? Rip. Okay. How do we put things in our 5 slot? Not too sure. Not too sure, but dude, we absolutely rinsed those 2 people. Okay, let's... Now we have like a good like range... Oh. Now we have a good ranged poke comp with Manosphere and the shield. I really like this combo. However, we're not like super aggressive. We kind of just... This build is to like kind of clean up some fights and stuff. But it's like a really safe farming comp. We can like get a lot of free XP with this. I like this setup. Ooh, the chicken coop. It looks like they haven't really changed much. Am I missing something? Did they change a ton of stuff and I just haven't seen it yet? Because this kind of all feels like the same old, you know? What is this? Oh yeah, this is the leap. Okay. We're back on it. Get you that booty. I am on it. I am 100% on it. It looks like we kind of won this little station, which that's really cool. It's kind of like landing in like tilted towers and Fortnite. It's like, you know, it's gonna be like heavy, like dense, full of people, but if you can win it, it's like so high risk, high reward. Okay, here's another player. Let's see if we can't. He is level 7 though. What level am I? I'm level 6. I missed that. Okay, he's running away from me though. Oh, what is that spell? Used Fire Whirl. Okay, we do have like a good range comp. Oh, he just leveled up off that. That's probably our death. So get ready to vote on what you guys want to see. He's about to come clobber me though. Oh, he missed. Get juked. Oh my god, we just PvP'd his ass. Okay, we absolutely juked him and rolled him. I kind of don't want that. It looked like I had a really long charge up time and he missed it. And if he would have hit me with that, he definitely would have won that 1v1. Dude, we absolutely clobbered him. He had nothing that he could do. We juked him. He didn't expect me to jump to the right. He expected me to jump on top of him, which is pretty good. Pretty good for us. Ooh, my heart is racing. That's one thing about Plunderstorm that I miss. It's like, oh, it's like you versus everyone. Like you have no excuses. You can't blame the tank because you are the tank. You're the tank. You're the healer. You're also the DPS. But man, we absolutely clobbered that guy. Now the one good thing though is that his spell was high level. We probably want to go watch that. So maybe we take it over one of our spells. Now I know Manosphere is really good. It's really good for damage, but it's very easy to miss. And I don't want to risk that. Let's go ahead and jump this guy while he's not paying attention. Okay, there's his star bomb. What does the spell even do? Okay, maybe I have to charge it up. Uh-oh. Okay, you know what? You win this one. There's too many people here. I think we just dip. There are way too many people. We have a ranged, like, poke style little setup here, so we definitely want to just poke from afar with our shield. I kind of want to take this. No, I like the one that we had. try to get some of this booty. Let's see, I see a shield here. I definitely want the shield so I can upgrade mine. Sweet. Get out of his fire. Ooh, Snowdrift's gonna hurt. Okay, he is way over there. He's gonna come back in and root me. Let's juke him a bit. Don't kill me, no! Ah, it was so close. If I wouldn't have just, I kind of AFK'd there waiting on my buttons. Damn, he's cracked at Plunderstorms. There I kind of, you can tell I'm rusty, because I definitely stood there for a second and like thought, like, what do I do next? When if I would have just pressed any button, I would have killed him. But you saw me, I don't know if y'all saw, but I was like pressing all of these buttons, which don't do anything. But dang, dude, we had that. Hey, what's up, Mardar? How are you? Kaduku, good to see you. From what I understood, same Plunderstorm with updated rewards. Okay, we're going to do one more as people get in here. If you don't like watching Plunderstorm, don't worry. We're not going to do it the whole stream. We're not going to do it for that much longer. If you do like Plunderstorm, stick around, because I might win one, hopefully. I mean, we're kind of like PvPing the mess out of people until the final time. Dang, man, dang. If I would have just like thrown my shield, if I would have done anything, pressed R, like my melee attack, he would have been dead. Oh, we would have been so set there. I also don't like that new power that I had. I probably should have kept my mana sphere for it, but it just looked like such a high level. I feel like I should have taken it, but I think you have to like charge it to get the full value. I don't know. That's just what I picked up from using it once. But welcome in, guys. What day is it? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. After this Plunderstorm, I'll let you guys vote on what you want to see next. So if you want to keep watching Plunderstorm, by all means, you can vote that, but there's going to be some more options, so I'll let you vote for healer PTR testing, because I know a lot of people want to see a lot of different healers and all the different talents, the new dungeons. Also, if you want to see me try to push to 3K on my Mistweaver, I'm at like 29 something. I've gotten all the 12s done except for City of Threads. So we could look for that, or if you guys want to watch me do some like live other stuff, like if you want to watch me do some prop paladins, some brewmaster, all of that's going to be an option in the vote, so stay tuned for that. In fact, we can go ahead and get the vote set up, kind of. Let me click some buttons. Ooh. Okay, plunder time. It's time to get that booty. Okay, booty time. So do you have to land where it kind of puts you? Because I feel like you're already falling as you're landing. I don't know where any of the elites are. We can land on these guys. Hopefully get a... it's this spell again. Oh, it's Mana Sphere, though. Hold on. Please no one see that when they land. Boom! 15... Oh, 15 damage is nothing. They nerfed Mana Sphere? Yeah, that's right. I made him miss his Searing Axe. Even though I missed, he missed first. And that's all that matters. Okay, he's going to get out. But that means that we get at least some of this XP. Boom! Another 15 damage. I think he stole all that XP from me. Let's wait on his spell to do ours, because it takes us back. There's another 15. Okay, I thought that would cancel his brew, but it did not. It did not. We have ours in 20 seconds. Yeah, we definitely need to just be kiting. He has melee ranged buttons. Dang, we lost that battle. Mana Sphere seems pretty sucky. Uh-oh, he's back. He's back with a vengeance. Yeah, we made him miss that. Ow. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, we're definitely going to die here. Oh, especially if we whiff that. All right, Tarantula. Help me level up. I need you. I need different spells. I like Mana Sphere. It seems like it's doing like actual 4 damage. Shoot one back. Did it hit him? No, it did not. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, why did... Oh, he just clobbered me. Okay. Keep running. We can at least sip up. Oh, Searing Axe. Oh, we're so dead. Run! Ah. Let's see, rank 1 Glad. Oh, God. If only I was a PvP person. Okay, now that we're done with Plunderstorm, it's time to do the vote. Okay, what do you guys want to see next? I'm going to do a straw poll. Straw poll, if I can remember how to get there. I think it's strawpoll.com, right? Yeah. Okay, let me make a poll, and then I'll let you guys choose on what we do next. We have the PTR ready. We have the live client ready. Oh, God. Hold on. Let me do something really quick. Um, okay. Is that my password? I think. Oh no, did they just take the servers down? What? What on earth? Uh, so it looks like the live client's down, so maybe we might just be doing some PTR testing. PTR. Try to get live WoW open. I don't know why that was like that. Live client. WoW 2. Let's have both of them open. I guess we can go ahead and load into a character. I know a lot of people still want me to test Druid. I've seen that recommendation a lot, or that request, I should say, a lot. What do you guys want to see? Multiple choice. Okay, we're gonna have a bunch of options. PTR testing. Plunderstorm. Weaver. 3K push. Live. Alts. Okay, there's going to be 4 options. Just know that PTR testing will just include all the healers. So let me create this. Create poll. Allow selection of multiple options. Require participant names. Okay. Poll is created. I'm going to post it in YouTube chat and Twitch chat. Let me know what you guys want to see. Get your votes in. There's only 13 people watching right now. I feel like it's been a bit slow to trickle in so far. It's fine. At least you'll have a large voice, large say in things. If you want to watch PTR, live, Plunderstorm, get your vote in. We can open it up. I just want to show results. I don't want to vote. It seems like so far no one, everyone's like, I don't know, just do your thing. Oh goodness. Yeah, what do you guys want to see right now? Click on the straw poll in chat and you'll get to vote on what we do, what we start the stream with. Mistweaver 3K push already has 2 votes, so I'll go ahead and load up the Mistweaver. Let's be real, that one's probably gonna win. Mistweaver 3K push. The thing is, like, I don't know if, okay, 4 votes are, okay. Mistweaver, okay. We're doing it. I get it. You're like, Mistweaver boy, do the Mistweaver thing. Press the kick button. Okay. Now let's change the title of the stream. Push 3K Mistweaver. I guess I should change that around. Mistweaver 3K push, right? Mistweaver 3K push. Dang, y'all were like, I know you just finished this this pushing challenge, but let's push some more. Let's do it, which I totally am fine with. Okay, Mistweaver time. Let's go ahead and close the PTR for now, I guess. Ooh, I can change the title of the... Oh, it already changed. Nice. Just trying to keep everything intact. Stitch and Angle Squad said, "Oh, was excited to see the new dungeons." Don't worry, Stitch. We'll definitely we'll get there. We'll come back to the PTR. I definitely have a lot that we need to be doing, and trust me, Stitch, the next few videos I release are gonna be for the PTR. So don't worry. You'll be seeing plenty of PTR and new dungeons and stuff. Because I gotta get a lot of reps in if I'm gonna be making guides. I don't want to make guides on dungeons and specs that I'm not comfortable with. So let's look for, I guess, oh, not that. We need to swap our keybinds. again from our Plunderstorm keybinds. We're going to start off looking for a City of Threads. We need a 12 or 13, so we're going to queue up to any of those, because this is the last 12 that we need, and then it looks like we'll probably need like maybe like Mist 13, and then like maybe Grim Batal are probably the two easiest, or maybe Siege actually. So we can look for some of these 13s, but first I feel like we have to get this 12 under our belt. So let's look for these 12s, 13s, whatever City of Threads we can get into. But you know what's crazy is before I started the stream, I was trying to do this. I was trying to just do my last 12. And I have all the 12s timed except for City of Threads, and we were getting declined from City of Threads. People just like think they need a Disc Priest to time that key. It's kind of annoying, actually. It's very annoying. So we'll queue up to those. I guess we can go and queue up to some 13s. Let's see. Where are we at? Keep in mind, we have like pugged this whole way. Oh, never mind. We're in a City of Threads. Okay, it is the one with the Hunter and Warrior, which is a little sad because the other one had a Paladin who's just like safer, but it's fine. We have at least a shout. Hunters can keep themselves alive. At least good hunters can. Ooh, time for the pain. Oh yeah, City of Threads 12. But the good thing is like we were doing a City of Threads 14 during the break the meta push, and like we made it. We were so fine, and then there was like a stupid wipe at the end. And so like I kind of proved to myself that I can heal through it. You know what I mean? Soon, 3K, Mr. LBN. Hope you are doing great. I'm having an excellent day today, to be honest. Especially now that I've hit go live. You guys just like, y'all never fail to just brighten the mood. So I appreciate you all for showing up and hanging out. Hey, what's the deal for Tauren as a race? Better animations? You got something against the Tauren? What you got against the Tauren, Radu? No, there's really nothing to it. When I first made this character, I was very new to the game. So I didn't really know. So I went off of like what I would guess is good. So I read all the racials, and you know, I didn't know anything about how good Night Elf was or how good like Gnome was, all these things. And when I read this racial, I was like, okay, I think it's like 3% extra crit healing and crit damage. Which I was like, that sounds really good. And I knew at the time that your healing scaled off your damage. I was like, oh, that's really good. It's just like 3% more of everything. I don't think it makes that much of an impact, to be honest. I don't think any racial makes too much of an impact other than Night Elf gives you like Shadow Meld or whatever it's called. So there's nothing really to it. Nothing to it, but we're just rocking with it at this point. Trying to do an end of the season little push. I've kind of put off the Mistweaver grind for as long as I could so I can get the challenge done. And we're finally here. We're finally here ready to push Mistweaver. I've been doing a lot of PTR shenanigans and stuff. How do physical abilities heal in this spec? So you have a couple different talents. One is Awaken Jadefire. This makes your spinning crank kick. That very bottom 2 lines says like spinning crank kick heals for 3 nearby allies for 110% of the damage done. So if you're spinning, however much damage you're doing, about 3 times that, 3.3 times that will be converted to healing across 3 players. And then the other one is kind of Jadefire Teachings. There's a baseline talent called Ancient Teachings. Ancient Teachings. That says your Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick, and Rising Sun Kick, and Crackling Jade Lightning. So your other 4 damaging buttons that are kind of core and mostly cooldownless, they also convert 30% of their damage split among 5 injured allies. So if you have just the tank missing health, all 30% of that damage is going to go into the tank. If you have everyone missing health, it's going to split up. Everyone's going to get 6% of the damage as healing. And then you take a talent, Jadefire Teachings, that just amplifies that. So whenever you have your Jadefire Stomp or your Thunder Focus Tea, whenever you press those, you get a 15% or 15-second buff where that's enhanced to 190% of the damage. So that's how you do healing based on your damage. That's also why you'll see me whenever I have my Jade Empowerment stacks and I Crackling Jade Lightning, it does big damage, but it's also going to do big healing because now Crackling Jade Lightning is listed under Ancient Teachings, and then it's enhanced by Jade Fire Teachings. So you have a couple different ways that your damage like actually converts into healing. So that was what my thought process was in the very beginning, like years ago. But it just, I don't know. I don't think there's much of a benefit to it, to the races, you know. We are going to City of Threads. Let's go and teleport there. Elite. Teleport, City of Threads. Let's go. How do you consume stacks of Manatee? So Manatee, you gain stacks by just spending mana. So the more that you do mana... Oh, wait. Graham said, LB, I saw you downed Kaivesa on Mythic. Did you see the standard? Did you use the standard Rushing Wind Kick build? I think for Kaivesa... I don't know if I had swapped to the Rushing Wind Kick build, but I think so, Gramps. I think so. I think I swapped like for that boss and then onward. But for Manatee, you gain stacks as you spend mana. So if you just like cast a bunch of spells, you'll slowly acquire stacks, and then you just press Manatee. And as long as you're channeling it, you'll sip down those stacks. So if you look now, I have 0 stacks of Manatee because I haven't been spending mana. But as I fight, as I punch and kick, and as I cast my Vivifies and stuff, you'll see me just slowly like acquire Manatee stacks. And then between packs, I'll just like chug them all so that I can have more mana and have a mana reduction buff for that pack, the next pack, you know. But Thunder Focus Tea is the one that you use that can trigger your Jadefire Teachings. But for the most part, we Jadefire Stomp enough to maintain that buff. So like, look, if I Jadefire Stomp, I have Jadefire Teachings. Where is it? Up here. And I also have Awakened Jadefire. So you see this, I have Awakened Jadefire for while I'm standing on my Jadefire Stomp, or for a few seconds after I step off of it. So it lets me move off, keep punching and kicking, doing some big damage and big healing, and then move back on it once the frontal ends or something. Hey Martine, what's up? Hey ho everyone, nice to see you back on the Mistweaver. Man, it's like when you haven't ridden a bike in a couple years and you get back on one, you're a little rusty for sure. But man, it's so nice to ride a bike again, you know. Whew, I guess that analogy doesn't work out because it's like, how else have I been? What have I been doing? Like skateboarding? I don't know. We all know Pandarans are superior. I think I only have one Pandaran character, and it's my mage. And I don't think I use their racials at all. They have like a knockback as their racial, or no, it's like a para or something. They have something else. I don't even know the Pandaran racials. But that's the thing, is like your racials don't really, as far as I know, they don't really do too much. There are some that are like high impact in certain situations. Like I know Night Elf has like a lot of applications. Dwarf Stone Skin has like a lot of uses and stuff. Like there are some that are more use case, but there's also one, maybe y'all can help me remember what it is, but I think it's Undead, where you can like eat a corpse and just get a bunch of mana back. And I know on like raid bosses that summon like certain ads and stuff, like I remember on Fyrak, a lot of monks swapped to Undead or whatever this racial was, because when you kill the ads, you can just eat one of the little ads' dead bodies and get all of your mana back. It was so stupid. I was like, man, how are these? I was progging on Fyrak, and I was like, I am having mana issues. I'm begging for innervates. I'm like, please give me your source of magics, and I'm still like struggling on mana back then. It was Fyrak, yeah. You did that, Tetril. You were one of the ones. Oh man, I'm jealous. But then I was looking at like on Warcraft logs and looked at some VODs, and I saw that everyone had swapped to Undead, or like everyone that I was watching on the top logs and stuff. And I was like, dude, that's so cheesy. Because I would literally like skip through their VODs, like I'd skip like 30 seconds ahead, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, and they'd be like as low mana as me, and I'd be like, okay, so like what am I missing? And then I skipped and they were back to full. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. how did they get a full mana bar? And then I looked back and I was like, watching this guy just eat a dead corpse. I was like, oh man, that's so corny. So corny. But Tetril, I thought it was really cool though. Ooh, we get a Blood Death Knight. Hopefully he can survive the Subjugate slams. It was like 60% of a mana bar. It was nuts. It helps so much, as well as Transcendence Abuse. Oh yeah, Transcendence Abuse, yeah. Forgot about that. I was using that. We were doing when would I use Transcendence? Oh, it was when the boss knocked you up for the intermission, you had to catch orbs. I was set as one of the people that was like on one of the early spots, so like I could grab my orb and then plant and just cast Vivifies on myself. So I was getting some mana back from that, but like I was doing every little bit of optimization and I was still so there. It was so rough. So rough. Press House said, finally Mistweaver gameplay. Love to see it. I love to do it. I miss my Mistweaver. For sure. I learned that here on this channel, actually, so thanks for that. Of course, I'm always looking for, like, cool little tricks and stuff, Tetril, that I can show you guys, because I don't want there to be... I don't want, like, all of these, like, cool tricks to either be seen as just that, like, just a trick that you never use, or I don't want them to be, like, kind of gatekept behind, like, the top players, you know? So if I see something, I'm going to, like, get it out to you guys, because I think it's important to, like, you know, spread information. But finally, we have a full group. Do I want to run... Do I want to run Master of Harmony, or do I want to run Con of the Celestials? I have been running Master of Harmony in every dungeon, and I'm actually kind of liking it. Like, I'm kind of being surprised that during some moments, like, using your Master of Harmony for healing can actually help a lot. Because whenever you heal them, they get another 20% healing modifier, and they have a Master of Harmony hot on them. Or Aspect of Harmony. So, like, you can stack Coalescence with your Chi Harmony and get Enveloping Mist out because we have Peer in the Piece. Like, I feel like it's not, like, the worst thing in the world for these, like, major heal checks, you know? Is it better than Con of the Celestials? I do not think so. I definitely don't think so. But I feel like I'm just so used to playing with Master of Harmony, and technically it gives you more time on the final boss here, which is fine. But is that throwing? The last thing I want is to go Master of Harmony and then regret it. But I also don't want to take Conduit and just, since I'm so used to playing with Master at this point. I know City of Threads, like, if I were pushing like a 14 or 15 or something, like, I definitely would swap. But with a 12... Go Master of Harmony? Okay, we got one request for a Master of Harmony, so we'll jam it. Get our consumes. I like verse files. Because my verse is pretty low. Like, I have a pretty raid-ish build. I have high haste, high crit. Not really high verse. Now it's high because I've used consumes, but generally my verse is pretty low. It's better if you're used to it. True. Big facts. I mean, I do raid. Like, I still raid with Conduit.
And now you learn the true lesson of...
Let's do it. We need kicks. Kicks at the start. Oh, also, dang, I was doing Grim Batal, so I still have pressure points. Usually I like swapping pressure points out for almost anything on dungeons where you don't need pressure points. Okay, we're just wasting time. Alright, we're going. I can't find the big guy's health bar. Okay, we already have one death, two casts. I'm trying, team. I feel like we're just not getting the kicks out. Okay, now we have both charges of our Jade Empowerment ready for this next pack. We're gonna need to heal off this guy too, so we're gonna go ahead and spread some Enveloping Mist around. Let's just heal with Soothing Mist because we have it. Okay, that was pretty sloppy. We had a death early on to some bolts getting off. I don't know what that was about. I feel like we have like enough kicks to handle that without having deaths there with this squad. Maybe not, maybe not. Jade Empowerment. We're funneling like all of our damage into this guy because we really want those small adds to stay alive through this swarm so that I can cleave. Let's go ahead and Shayloons though. Okay, we are going to get another swarm, so we're going to have to heal a little bit more. We still have Chi-Ji up though, but I really want Chi-Ji up for this next pool. It's kind of good that I just like relied on spreading these Enveloping Mists before that damage because I knew that the guy was going to die beforehand, but already, I don't know, off to a very weird start. Get ready to Chi-Ji. I've been playing so much PTR lately that I'm kind of used to not enveloping missing during my Chi-Ji, which I gotta get back into the habit of. Yeah, I'm glad that we're pulling these ads because I have something to cleave off of. We also have this debuff. We have Life Cocoon, but I kind of don't want to have to use it here. We're gonna get one more swarm off. It's looking like we're not gonna have anything to cleave off of. Wait. Okay, so people are gonna die if we pull the boss, so just gotta heal around. We can ping who we're gonna dispel. Let's go and get pre-spread. What do we have? We have Shayloons, we have Chi-Ji. And Shayloons. So one thing I love about playing my monks, I have like everything set up. Like I can actually ping the dispels, which is massive. Oof, warrior. Let's go and sit Manatee. Let's help tank here. We just got to be Soothing Misting him. For some reason, I have the talent where our Soothing Mist gives... I have Elusive Mist, which is the talent where our Soothing Mist gives me and whoever I'm Soothing Misting a 6% mitigation, which like isn't too great, but it's, you know, it's better than nothing. So whenever I can for those tank smashes, it's not the worst thing in the world to just have a Soothing Mist on him. It's just 6%, but like I said, better than nothing. Go ahead and get pre-spread a bit. Oof, he got clobbered. Come on, boss. Need you to die. Ugh. Alright, moving on. I do have some mana food, but yeah, I agree. I'm used to yeah, I usually use Shayloons on cooldown too. I did a City of Threats 12 last night, and I was playing so good. I just play so much better off stream, but I can tell like I kind of do get a bit panicky on stream. Um, but I do like pushing on stream, even though I make a lot more mistakes. Also, it's so much easier to play with without this ring light in my face. Yeah, usually you do rely on Shaylin's a bit more. Like here, we're going to rely on it because we don't have anything to cleave off of for our... And I did like no healing though. For our Jade Empowerment, we can go ahead and pump some damage. Yeah, we have nothing for our Jade Empowerment to do damage with. Okay, we made it. We have all these Manatee stacks I'm just sitting on. Like I said, I have been pushing it like a key a day, basically, on my Mistweaver. I haven't been really going hard, but like ever since we finished the challenge, I have been doing at least a key a day. Go and crank into the mini boss. We have our lightning. We have 2 charges of it, so we just gotta unleash it. Go and rip it. God, it's so awesome. Just gonna Tiger Palm off these guys. Really want them to stay alive here. One's dying. Okay, we're cruising. We might be able to kill him before he does the frontal again. Yeah, okay. We're blasting. So far, though, I mean, so good. The only death that we've had is a cast or 2 getting off on the first pool, which I did have like all of my CC on cooldown. I guess I didn't have Para on cooldown, so maybe, yeah, I definitely could have stopped it, or at least one of the casts, but there was a lot going on that pool. Okay, we have Crackling Jade Lightning all lined up. Getting ready to kick that if I need to. After this frontal, we can roll Chi-Ji. Pop Chi-Ji. Trying to crank as much damage into this one guy as possible. I don't think we're going to be able to kill this guy before he does Void Rush again, so let's spread some Enveloping Mist. We have Shayloons. Could have used, but I don't know. I like having as many tools as possible. We're in combat with what? With this fire? Weird. We have like all of our Manatee too. So we are set up pretty nice. I kind of don't want to use Manatee because I want to come into the boss with full 20 stacks. Also want to save Revival for this boss. Yeah, people going every which way. Okay, we got Crackling Jade Lightning that we need to use. Oof. Come on, Ed. This is gonna hurt a bit. Whenever someone dies on these Eye of the Queen pools, they just get so much harder because you kind of have to be ready for if someone gets the double applied stack, you know? I've had some where like multiple people get that double stack and it's just like, oh, it's so brutal. We have Shayloon's here. Let's go and charge it. Okay. I did not expect that. I wasn't paying attention to his health bar. I wasn't expecting him to die, so I'll have to do some topping up during the RP, but luckily it's just RP. Speaking of RP, me and my friends are doing a D&D campaign. We're starting tonight, and I'm so excited. I was practicing voices for my character before I went live, and I've already forgotten what I landed on, so we're going to have to basically restart after the stream. What should I pick for my vault? Tear Shoulders I already have as hero, or Trinket, that drops from Mist. The Abyss one with haste. Is it Mythic Trinket? Because if it's Mythic Trinket, I go Mythic Trinket for sure. Revivaling first one. Let's go. Come on, just gotta play smart, play on tank. We got this. When stars align. Do you think Mistweaver build in PTR makes it until 11.1, or is it too strong compared to other healers? I think there's definitely going to be some slight tweaking. I don't think it's going to get like absolutely gutted, but I do think like maybe they change how Jade Bond works with Chi-Ji. That's kind of what I said the first time I played. I was like, oh, I don't think that is going to make it. Let's go and pop it offensive. Get ready to revival. Oof, he took a bolt like right as that went out. Could we have saved? I mean, we had life cocoon, but that was kind of like the global that it went out, you know? It's not super good. Need our druid to stay alive here. There's a lust. This part always scares me. I never know like where the lines end, where they begin. I'm going to sip on some manatee. We are lusted, so maybe it's kind of a waste. I think we're just not... People aren't using defenses when they need to be. I think people are so tanky during the blades, and I feel like we're so fine during the blades. But then during that part, I mean, when you're all spread apart, and this is gonna hurt. It's only 7 stack Shayloons. I'm trying, tank. I'm trying. Give me some crackling Jade Lightning value. Uh-oh. Well, let's just play it safe. Yeet. What do we got? Okay, we got blades coming. We have revival coming off in 14. Let's go ahead and Chi-Ji through the blades. Yo. Ah. Okay, Chi-Chi's over. We gotta get these enveloping mist spread. Okay, I can't hit the hunter. That was unfortunate. I was trying to heal the hunter. He went out of my range. Whoop. Die, bosses. Oh my goodness. So the thing about this dungeon is when I did it in an organized group, man, it was so easy to do that part of the fight. We're going to have to pop a defensive here. Cocoon the tank. The tank like immuned it or something, but we were ready for it. Crackling Jade Lightning. But it's so easy to do that mechanic because you can communicate like, hey, we're moving like to the center. We're moving to the edge. Or like, here, go to my ping or something, like dodge the big purple rings. But yeah, we were there, like you saw. I was literally hovering over the hunter, casting Vivify into him. He moved just out of my range and couldn't get the cast off, so he just died. When does the next season drop? I'm pretty sure it drops at the end of February. I don't know the exact date. I also don't know exactly how true that is. I think that's just the word that's like going around, you know. Let's get some Master of Harmony damage out. But I'm so excited for season 2. I don't know about you guys, Dane, but I am so excited. I think it's going to be a good time for us monks. I have my Ring of Peace ready for when this guy wants to kite, but so far he's just standing there face tanking, so I guess we can go ahead and give it to him because he's... Yeah, there we go. He's standing in the ring. I guess that wasn't the worst Ring of Peace ever. Okay, let's touch death this guy. Move on. Go, tank, go. We do have Revival coming up before we get to the Scarab, which is good. I usually like to Revival the Scarab. We have both of our Crackling Jade Lightnings ready. Go and rip one. Alright, Tank survived this pool, which is like a win. No matter how sloppy that pool goes, if Tank lives, everyone lives. We call it a win. I say as the tank immediately almost drops. Maybe I should time my blackout kicks for when tank damage happens. We'll put a Ring of Peace down to where he can still stand in his Death and Decay. But if he needs to stand at the edge of his, it will boot them back. Just in case he needs that. Okay, we have full vitality. Coming up the stairs with some Crackling Jade Lightning action. I think we're fine. We have both defensives too. We have Revival for this next pack. And we have Chi-Ji just in case the second one goes off. But I think we Chi-Ji here, then that way we will have it up for the second one. Trinket it is, mythic item. I would personally go for the trinket. I mean, I would obviously sim your character, but I think the trinket's just harder to acquire at mythic. You know, you can only get it from the vault, whereas the shoulders you can get technically from you could get from raiding. Oh god, this guy needs 10 seconds. Oh boy, I feel like we could go ahead and be pooling, right? Yeah, we definitely should go ahead. How many of you guys have watched Severance? It's a TV show on Apple TV. I am not sponsored, obviously, but they're coming out with season 2. I'm just yapping now that we're just going through the on cruise control section of the dungeon. But they're coming out with season 2, and it is easily my favorite TV show of all time. Like, very easily. We're gonna go ahead and cocoon him so he can get some power built up. He has runic weapon rolling right now, or whatever it's called. So he's fine, but just help him through that early part of the pool. But Season 2 is coming out this weekend, And I am so excited because I have that and I have Squid Game Season 2 to watch. Like, ooh, just so excited. Uh, revival first. Hopefully they know I'm revivaling the first one, so defensive the second one. Okay, or feign the first one. We can Chi-Ji the second one. We can get these applied. Oh, I lagged out. Uh-oh. Okay, now our buttons are working again. We're going to sit here in Tiger Palm. Okay, now let's Chi-Ji. Let's dispel one person. Okay. We're good. Very nice. I said I was revivaling first, but I did type it like as we were pooling, so maybe that was my bad. We have Kick, we have Stun, we have Rop. Do we have time, though? I don't know if we have time. Okay, I was going to ring a piece these guys in, but... Just dodge swirlies, dodge swirlies. Oh, God, oh, God. I just rolled through all of those. What am I doing? I pressed roll, like, right once we bumped into the air, but then it didn't come out until after we were... until it would have made me troll the whole party. Oh, God. Oh, God. To be fair, a cast did go off. Not ideal, but we're fine. This place is cursed, this place is cursed, this place is cursed. Okay, we did pull downstairs. Let's fire a Chi Burst. I think we're still okay. We have Crackling Jade Lightning. Let's just go and use one. Targeting the highest health one in such a way that like our overwhelming force can get some value. This pack, these packs are so like not deadly that I feel like it's fine to do that. Okay, now for the hard part. Now for the hard part. Oh boy, no time to think. Spread, I'm taking it very slow. Dark Pulse is coming. Oh man, it's like right once the person dies that you're targeting, it just all falls apart. I was definitely slow to coat with Enveloping Mist, but I feel like we soaked orbs at like the worst time there. That's what I'm saying too, is like you can also notice when people aren't popping defensives on this boss for sure. Gotta sip up. Good thing is it's still like doable. The room is just gonna be an absolute nightmare. We probably should go ahead and reset though. Oh, live. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and coat. Oh god, oh god. See, that's, I mean, that was honestly horrible, and we were still fine. I feel like we got a little bit more help from the squad. This is just chaos. I'm playing so defensively, and then I look up and the ball's at 51% health. Definitely need to be trying to squeeze in more damage during this point. Oh, we're probably dead? No, we're fine. Get some hots out. Let's extend them and let's drink up. Okay. I saw the tank like sidestep that swirly. I was like, guess we're not. Live! Live! Well, okay, we're probably gonna have to come back in and do City of Threats again. Which is unfortunate, but that's okay. This is the thing about pushing these 12s is like they don't always go like super well, you know. Spread these hots. Die, boss, die. Whew. So many people just don't use defensives appropriately. Oh my goodness, I know. It's so obnoxious. I feel like there's like very clear times when you should defensive on this boss, you know? But I feel like so many packs in this dungeon are so designed to like punish you for having someone die. We'll just defensive for the guy. He did use bark skin though. The one time he uses bark skin is when I cocoon him. We gotta drink up. Die, boss. I mean, goodness gracious. Goodness. It's like if you're gonna soak an orb as the Dark Pulse is coming out, you at least have to pop a defensive, right? Well, that's kind of bare minimum. So I'm gonna pop Chi-Ji here and we can Crackling Jade Lightning. As this damage comes out. We'll sip up. Oh, please don't. Okay, let's drink. I feel like our tank is not paying attention to our mana bar. Speaking of mana, real life mana, my headphones are dying. Cocoon the web bolt target. Kick the web bolt. I really like mobs like this because we get to Crackling Jade Lightning for giga value. Ooh. The Sith Lord comes out. Good thing is I'm pretty sure our comp is like really good at breaking themselves out. Please don't let that go off. Dang. Gonna try to save these stacks of Crackling Jade Lightning or Jade Empowerment. So I'm just gonna be like very bad play here and just Soothing Mist around. I feel like this group is gonna defensive right before the big AoE slam. And I can already see Splice just melting. Boom.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
I mean, I probably shouldn't have been typing there, but that overlap, usually the guy's dead. Dead by that. That's an oopsie on my part. But I feel like, yeah, we're not going to defensive the splices, and people are just going to take so much more damage than necessary here. I love Severance. Can't wait for next season. Oh, yeah, me and my wife are rewatching it right now, and it's definitely like last night we had raid at 8 p.m. and me and my wife were watching Severance till about 7:55. She was like, "Don't you have to go?" And I was like, "Yeah, but like one more episode." You need a mage. Mages help here for sure. Mages help. They give AI. They give the AoE barrier. They're really good. I didn't form this comp. I definitely would not have built this comp. But yeah, we're definitely gonna finish because I do want a rep on Izzo or on the final boss, but I don't think this group has helped me out a lot here, if that makes sense. Let's top these two people up. Hopefully we get time to drink. Or at least sip up our mana tea. Let's just chug this. Let's go to town. Spread these pots around. Defensive. Pop defensives, please. Oh, I don't have Jade Empowerment. Oh, God. Alright, we're fine. Normally, y'all know I like to Aspect of Harmony for damage. But here with this build, I really like the Aspect of Harmony for healing. I like to always be Soothing Misting as that damage comes out because, like I said, I do have Elusive Mists. Give some mitigation for free, basically. Cast! Whew. I had to scream at it to get the cast off, though. Let's go ahead and drink. It's that same guy, literally every single boss. Further Enveloping Mist. I don't have... I don't even know what I was saying. I don't have something. I had a point there, but I've already forgotten it. Oh, I didn't have my Rising Suncake to extend those hots. But still, it's still worth applying. Live! This is just pure chaos at this point. The Death Knights have nothing to heal off of there. He does have Purgatory ready, so probably shouldn't be so scared of him dying there, but still. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pop our defensive, pop Chi-Ji. Shayloons. I just feel like we weren't getting like any defensive usage out of this guy. Oh, we still have 2%. Yikes. Percent, let's go. Let's go. I was honestly surprised at how good it was. Me too. We have a family member who is always recommending us TV shows, and like, I'll be honest, they're pretty hit or miss. Hopefully, he's not watching right now, but they're always pretty hit or miss. And he recommended Severance, and like, me and my wife both were hooked. Which me and my wife, the only thing that we like, our TV show, like overlap that we enjoy is like trash TV. So like we love us some trash TV, but apart from each other, like we love like different genres. And Severance was like the perfect amount of like exhilarating, and like it's such like a thought-provoking show. Like, oh my god, it's just so good that we both like we were obsessed with it. And now that season 2 is finally coming out, we're so stoked. Ayo Ninja in chat, what's up? Ooh Ruther Daddy. Ooh Ruther Daddy. Ooh Ruther Daddy. What do we get? Forgotten Folio. Okay, we got 0 IO from that. Yeah, a lot of deaths. A lot of deaths. Definitely don't think that the group as a whole had that in them, to be honest. But let's just jump right back up on the horse. We need 13s, and some of the like mid dungeons, because we've already got our 13 Arakara like months ago. Like a 13 Grimbatal we could do. We could do another City of Threads for sure. I feel like we do swap. Like, I mean, we could look at our damage. Like, Aspect of Harmony is obviously just like goated for damage, but I feel like we just don't need it. But I mean, how much healing was it doing? Because there were like a few mechanics where I was letting it heal a bit. Where are you at? Am I stupid? Don't answer that. But am I stupid? Oh, Aspect of Harmony only did like 21 million. I mean, it's not like the worst because I only relied on it for like 1 or 2 mechanics throughout the whole dungeon. I would like to see that number go up a bit. Want to run Summit Duo? I'm queuing up for these dungeons. Y'all are 1000% of good to queue up as well, for sure. Haven't testing. Ooh, a range build, never healing with Mistweaver. How do you know if the failed run comes down to the healing or the group? You kind of just have to like watch and know. Like, you kind of just have to know what's going on. Like, if a cast goes off and it kills someone, was your kick available? If you know, like that kind of thing. So, did you fail a throughput check? Then it's definitely the healing. But just know, like, if there are dungeons that have melee mechanics, you'll still get them because coded in the game, you as a monk, you are a melee character. So as long as you understand that, 'cause you don't want that to come up and like, oh, this dungeon picks a melee character and punches them and everything close to them, and you're back there standing with the mage, and you get selected or something, you know, like that. So be careful about that. Severance also had me never again wanting to work corporate jobs again in my life. Yeah. Let's just say when I started Severance, I was in a 9 to 5 job, and here I am streaming at 2:32 p.m. streaming World of Warcraft. So maybe Severance had a hand in that as well. Nobody's inviting me to 12s and 13s. I'm at yeah. See, the thing is, like your first 12s, you have to push your own key. So like I had to push my 11 and then my 12 and get the 12 done, and then like once you get one under the belt, you'll get invited to a second one. But if you haven't really timed any 12s yet, like you'll just save a lot of your time if you just like spend the 30 minutes pushing your 11 and then try the next key, you know. Okay, let's just do another City of Threads. We're trapped in this little purgatory of City of Threads. I'm kind of like I kind of am tainted with druids. I don't want to druid like that last one, but we'll queue up to this key. If we get into a City of Threads 13, there I'll swap off Master of Harmony for sure. And plus, I started off that key so rusty. So we have a lot of ways that we could improve. Okay, let's also look for Dawnbreaker, Grimbatal, Mistatir, and Scythe 13s. All of these in 13. Healer roll available. Some Grimbatal 14 action. I would love to. Please, don't mind if I do. Tried, I think, 8 12s. Everyone failed. Then I would definitely, maybe at that point, if I failed 8 12s, I would rep the same dungeon. Like, this is what I do. This is how I get better at the game. If I'm just not progressing, I will rep the same dungeon over and over and over and over, and I will perfect that dungeon at the level that I'm playing. And then I'll try it at the next level. The rogue said the monk seems fine. Let's swap to Conduit of the Celestials. Wait, what? City Threads is the key you need. That's never happened. I know. What is this? We've never needed City of Threads. It's almost as if I put this thing off until last. But once again, we're just getting like reps. We're obviously trying to time these keys, but if we don't, we're getting reps when we finally do. Atanka said, "Hello, LB. Have a nice stream. Robot Sasquatch can't watch your stream today, but he says hi. Hello, Robot Sasquatch and Atanka. I appreciate you both. But hopefully he gets whatever he needs to get done, and has a good day as well. But I'm hoping to have a nice stream as well." Lee says, "Good advice. I did the same thing, making one myself. Then they started rolling in with invites." Yeah. So I did how I personally progressed is I timed my 12 Mistatir and a Scythe key like it was my own. And I think before it was like an Arakar 11, which I obviously didn't need. But I did Arakar 11 just to waste time, but like get another rep, and then also to get my 12 key. I then did a 12 mists, and then did my own 13 Arakara. Sparky72 with the tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, Sparky, for the support. We're up to 62. 62 subs. That's crazy. I'm trying to think, what does the number 62 mean to me? I know there was a kid named Reed who was really cool as a kid, who was like in my Pee-wee football team, and I think that was his number. I think that's the only thing. Isn't 62 the what's his name? Jason Kelsey, isn't that his number or something? I'm not too sure, but thank you so much for pushing us up to there. Mainly throughput problems in those 12s, low defensive usage, or just plain bad DPS. Yeah, I mean, you can only do so much if your group's not popping offensives. I mean, you saw that Warrior last run; he was just not popping offensives. Love you and love your channel. You and Meg are my faves. I appreciate that. I think Mistweavers. I hope that we have enough content out there. I think that Meg carries a lot of weight in the community, has a lot of excellent videos, and I just try to also make my own stuff that is good enough for the community. So I appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Sparky72. Sparky reminds me of, anyone play Clash Royale? Yeah, 966 overall is really sad as Warrior, but you have to think he was dying a lot. But also, it's like, I mean, he was kind of waiting on me to pop defensives for him. Okay, let's swap this talent. Pressure points we do not need. What did I have before then? I think it was one of the Touch of Death talents. We need food. We need to reflask. We have Conduit with the Celestials. Do I want that? Okay, do I want to change anything? No, I don't think so. Let's swap our talents. Food. Okay, we don't have a food buff. Oops. Yikes. Their feast on the ground. Uh-oh. Anyone have a cave pepper? Just used last one.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, no one has cave pepper. We're fine. We're fine. Don't panic. It's just like a little buff. We're a-okay. Wow, Conduit instead of Master of Harmony. I know. We're just going with it. I think when we did the 14 a couple weeks ago, I think I was running Conduit there. I do really like Conduit on this dungeon. I definitely think this is a Conduit dungeon for sure. But here we have the verse buff. PTR just got shut down for new content. You testing anything today? I plan on testing it, but like I said, or like you just said, yeah, I loaded it up and it was all shut down, so don't think we'll get too much today. Let's go and stop these. Go and Chi-Ji. Swap to the big target. Let's kick that. Popper defensive. I'm glad I saw that cast coming my way. We're not getting too many kicks and help with stops and stuff. Let's go ahead and Tiger's Lust myself. I have Revival too. Usually I Revival this pool, but if I can hold on to it, I hold on to it for the double mini boss at the end of this. We have Thunder Focus Tea again. Oh no, kill it, kill it. Let's just Celestial Conduit this. Feels really bad, but it's okay. Alright, we're good. We're rolling. We have Revival, we have Chi-Ji, we have double Thunder Focus Tea ready, or double Crackling ready. What's this next pool look like? I think we're getting the Totem. Okay. Love organized groups. Go on Chi-Ji. We have Conduit. We also just have Peer into Peace, so we can just... We've kind of already committed to Peer into Peace because I knew that the guy that needed the most healing was out of range, but now we have Conduit for this. We have Manatee. Okay, we're rolling. Gonna be pinging who we're dispelling. Oh, he got hit by it. Oh no. Okay. For some reason my ping mouse button isn't working. I don't know if the keybinds are different based on what talent tree you run or whatever. What talent spec you run, but oh my goodness, people. People. They were standing still. I pinged it. Killing me, Smalls. There's not much else we can do to help with that, right? Pinged it again, someone got hit. I'm like, oh, people. Killing me, Smalls. Killing me. Oh even know if I should be pressing that on single target right here. But we just didn't have anything else in our rotation up. Get ready to ping. It's literally every time. Okay, I feel like I'm going crazy, right? I am actually going insane. Got 30% left on the boss. Oh. Don't get hit, please. Oh, we're progging. We're progging. Holy crap, we're so good at the game. We did it. Okay, he immuned that, but I have my cocoon ready just in case. Don't dispel ever. Ooh. I feel like normally like we're so good about not having this happen. Don't dispel ever is very interesting. I don't think I've ever played it like that, but I feel like that is probably fine to do. Because I guess, especially as a Mistweaver monk, I can just heal the 2 people, right? I've been playing my ult so much that like I'm just so used to doing the mechanic, you know? And not like doing the smart version of the mechanic, right? I've seen people just not dispel at all. Okay, that is my bad then. Maybe they were just not expecting dispels. Ooh, that sucks though. That sucks. What mouse am I using? I'm using the Razer Trinity. I mean, that's what I was doing, Raynari. That's what I was doing. I was pinging one person, giving it a second, and then dispelling. And I would ping the person, and then they would still they got hit by it every time. I don't know why he released too. I feel like why are you releasing in a 13? But I mean, I guess that is my bad. If the strat that I just don't know about is just don't dispel anyone, that's my bad. But still, that doesn't stop. That doesn't change how that would have gone. Because if I don't dispel them, they would have just timed out and been hit by the orbs anyway. So I don't think that changes anything. Not dispelling, now that I'm thinking about it. We have to... Let's go and pop Chi-Ji. Because, like, picture it like this. Like, I don't dispel anyone, both of them time out, and then they both get hit by the orbs anyways, right? Like... I feel like it just would have prolonged it. And after like the 3rd or 4th one, you would think like if I'm pinging it, they would have just like thought, okay, he's gonna be dispelling the one he's pinging. Maybe I should like not stand in the way for that, but that's okay. We gotta shrug that off. It's fine. We made it past the boss. Our DPS seems like fine enough to where we probably will still be fine, hopefully. But can't say it's not concerning. It's just not worth like thinking about all dungeon and making more mistakes later on, you know. Gonna sip for Mana Tea. We have Thunder Focus Tea we need to use. It just feels so useless like doing no damage though, you know. Go ahead and Chi-Ji this one. Hey, what was that? Wacko Jacko with the Prime sub. Jacking money from Jeff Bezos and giving it to a small streamer. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Wacko Jacko, for those Bezos bucks. Prime sub pushing us up to 63. 63. I don't think this number 63 means anything to me either, but hey, we're at that many subs. I appreciate you guys for all the support lately. Happy to stream for you guys. Should I play Conduit if I need max healing? I mean, if that's all you're looking for is just like if you're pushing top end keys and you want to, I wouldn't say like max healing as much as I would say just like max survivability. Because like part of Conduit's strength in high keys is that it also kind of it gives you a mitigation. So if you're looking to the answer is like if you're looking to be as safe as possible, this is the safer option of the two. But then if you're playing this build, you probably don't need like Peer into Peace if you're playing this playstyle or stuff like that. Like you can kind of compensate elsewhere in your build. If you're looking, oh, that was really close. Yeah, Conduit is like the safer option. You'll still see people like time high-end keys with we'll stop that cast with Master of Harmony because like it still can do it can help give you more healing output if you need it to. But yeah, I think like Conduit is generally considered just the safer of the two options. That's why like a lot of people still play Conduit in Raid. Like myself included, I play Conduit in Raid. We need a Shayluns here. We haven't used Shayluns in a minute. Okay. But the thing is, like, both hero talent trees have a lot of numbers that are like hard to, quantify or like fully realize. For example, like Conduit with Celestials gives you a buff that like shaves time off your Renewing Mist and your Rising Sun kit cooldowns, for example. I mean, I think a lot of people have. I think the go-to isn't that one is the go-to, if that makes sense, Lee. I feel like the right choice is to figure out what dungeons you like which one on. So for me, for example, I prefer Conduit on Stone Vault and City of Threads. But like every other dungeon, if I can get away with it, I try to go Master of Harmony, if that makes sense. So like I don't think there's like a right answer for all 8 dungeons, but I do think if we were all robots and could answer this question perfectly, I think the right answer would be that there's a best one for each dungeon, and we're just trying to find that out, like which one is best for this dungeon kind of thing. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense in my small head, so we're rolling with it. Because like for this dungeon, Conduit of the Celestials lets you kind of do some like pretty cool things. Like imagine we're on the 3rd boss, the orb boss. Let's see if we can touch a death. Nice, we skipped it. But if we're on the orb boss, we could use Conduit for like when we're collecting orbs and stuff, and it'll help us like pulse out some healing, and be tankier for when those hit us and stuff. Or what you could do is like you can use it in a way to where it kind of makes you more tanky during your Dark Pulse. So you don't even need to use it during Dark Pulse. You could like cast it as the timer for Dark Pulse is ticking down, and then right once it starts ticking Dark Pulse, or once it starts casting Dark Pulse, you have the defensive, because it lasts for its entire duration and it lingers for 8 seconds after Celestial Conduit ends. Like, you know what I mean? You can kind of like dip the mitigation into the Dark Pulse. Like it can just help a lot, and it can like bridge the gap between your cooldowns. It can give you some way to heal on the move on the final boss. Like it does allow you to do a lot of things. But all that said, like obviously Master of Harmony has like clear strengths too, But I think the right answer is like there's one that technically would probably be better for specific dungeons. We need to pop a defensive and pop Chi-Ji. I don't know why we're getting everyone not popping defensives here. I feel like you can pop something minor for if you get targeted by a knife throw. Yikes. But I get asked like, oh, what's the best one? I feel like there's just no like, if I'm being honest, like they both have their strengths and like they both have their weaknesses, right? So it comes down to like which one's best for the situation that you're taking it into, you know. I don't think this guy knows the mechanics. This guy is not stacking in. I mean, goodness gracious. We are in a 13, not even a 12. We're in a 13. I don't know how I didn't get hit there. I think it like visually bugged or something. Made it look like, oh, I don't like that. It sketches me out. Here we have Chi-Ji again for the knives. We have both of our defensive too, so if I get targeted by one, I'm just gonna pop a defensive here. We have Cocoon. I'm gonna be aggressive with Cocoon here. Oh, I tried to Cocoon the rogue. Live! Oh man, that almost got sketchy. I tried to Cocoon the rogue, and then he went the other way. Yikes. See if we can launch a chi burst, tag him on the way. Where y'all going? Honestly, no death so far. I'll take it. We have Life Cocoon. We're kind of chilling. Spread these hots. We have Revival coming off here shortly. We might be able to touch a death. Nice. Honestly, was that 0 deaths? Okay, we're progging. We are progging for sure. But yeah, I feel like as you're learning Mistweaver, definitely stick to 1 for a bit, and then get to like stick to 1 until you push up to like whatever key level you're pushing to. Like say you want to push like 10s. Stick to 1 until you push that way. That way you just have to learn 1. And then once you get to that point, you can go back and do like some 8s with the other one and practice with it, you know. I think that's a good way to go about learning it. We should probably put down Ring of Peace there to where our tank has it as an option. This pool's always scary. There's like so much going on. Let's just pocket the tank a bit. Okay, we butt pulled. I don't think that was me. We have double crackling Jade Lightning ready. We'll probably just rip one. Put it on cooldown. Okay. Pretty smooth all around. I need some water. See myself getting targeted. I'll pop a defensive. I kind of booped them out of the consecration, which is bad. Normally I like to boop them I like to put my ROPs to where it'll keep them in like consecrations, blizzards, earthquakes, and stuff, but that was just bad on my part. Stun these guys. Probably didn't need to overlap Stone with Solar Beam though. It'll be okay. 592, not even able to pug zeros. Just get reps in. Just get reps in. I promise you, you're probably better than you think you are, and definitely go into it telling yourself that you can do it. Instead of thinking like, oh god, we're probably going to die on this next pack, think like, here's my plan for this next pack. I know this pack has a lot of casters. I'm going to be aggressive with my leg sweep. I'm going to be aggressive with my kick, my Ring of Peace. Instead of thinking like, oh god, like people are going to die here. Oh god, speaking of, people are going to die here. We have Revival. Maybe I don't use it. So we Poison Cleansing. Man, those swirlies are hard to dodge on the stairs, but we're okay. We have Revival still for this next one. That's really good Poison Cleansing. I'm glad I held on to Revival there. We are chilling, but he's going to get another one off, so we probably want to spread some hots around. Commit Cocoon. Nice. Did have to commit quite a bit there. I feel like, did my Jade Firestorm just go like extra far there in pool? That's pretty troll. We did commit a lot there, but hey, everyone's alive. I am a-okay with that. Alright, we're full on mana. We're chilling. Hey, War Eagle, my dude. Auburn, #1, baby. I don't know about #1, but in our hearts, for sure. For sure. And it's funny because I'm wearing my other college that I went to's sweater right now, too. Oh, God. We're having some cast go off here. I don't want a defensive, though. I wonder if Druid has some aggro or something. He getting punched. Okay, we're pulling another pack because we don't have CDs up just yet, which is okay. We're going to let this Dark Barrage go off a bit, and then I'm going to pop Chi-Ji. That way, hopefully we can get some hot spread at least for this next AoE. Now, I want to use Chi-Ji early here because I do want it up for the boss fight. Die, die, die. Sad thing is, though, is we don't really get much Jade Empowerment value on these bosses. I mean, on the final boss, you kind of do. But the thing that sucks about the final boss is you get the value at a point where it's, like, not scary, you know? I feel like Conduit's better overall when pugging, no doubt. I mean, I definitely think you can make an argument either way, and I don't think you'd ever win the argument. I don't think there is winning that argument. It's just, like, they're both good, you know? But like I said, like you said, there is a more defensive option. What was his plan there? I could not tell you. That was kind of... Oh, people. We're dipping our toes in. I mean, I had plenty of healing to live, or to keep us all alive through that, but there's a lot of idiocy, if that's a word, that happened there. Hold on to our expel harm. Oh, I didn't defensive. Oh, I'm trolling. I'm trolling. We're so fine. Shout out to Word of Glory. I thought I pressed my defensive there. Oh, I don't know why I'm crackling Jade Lightning. Get out of the puddles. The guy says, thing just says move out. See, like there, I stacked my Fort Brew with the defensiveness from Celestial Conduit, and I knew that I would be fine. I legit didn't cast a Vivify on myself that whole time. Oh, we gotta help the tank out. And that way I could Life Cocoon one of the DPS, and then I was just pogoing my Vivifies on 2 people. So, like, I like Conduit for that purpose more than I like trying to... I think, like, one thing that I was trying to do at the beginning of the season is I was using my Conduit during the Dark Pulse, and I was just like, it wasn't doing enough throughput, you know what I mean? So I definitely like using it in that way, but I mean, I'm sure you could find ways to use it like for the throughput during Dark Pulse too, and like it. I'm not gonna pop my roots here. I want to kick. I don't want to use my Crackling Jade Lightning stacks. Wish I had like a weak aura that could like, I could press a button, or I wish I had a macro that said like or something. I did not mean a spinning crank kick there. But I want to get mana before boss. Hopefully they see that. Okay. We have safely typed . It's so sketch. We have nothing to work with. We have some manatee. Definitely should have Chi-Ji like 10 years ago. But live. Okay, they can do some off healing. I'm not going to heal them up, so they at least will sit here at low health and be like, why are we not getting healed? Maybe our healer has no mana, you know? Why you sitting on Shayloons? I could not tell you, Kane. I could not tell you. I'm excited for the Crackling Jade Lightning changes coming where it is viable for single target. I know, me too. So exciting. So exciting. Those ads melted. I'm glad I didn't Crackling Jade Lightning. I think everything's fine. I'm just gonna Manatee. Get all that mana back. Now we have Diffuse Magic in a Fort Brew. Don't quite have Fort Brew up. We do have Revival here. Oh my god. Oh, why'd you take the res? Oh no. No, not like this. I mean, we only have a minute left. Dang, our lust timer lines up exactly with the dungeon timer. Okay, now we have Fort Brew. We're gonna pop it. We might still get some IO for this, though. That V-Res into the swirly. Oh, it's like you hate to see it. We've all been there, though. Diffuse Magic for this. We can spread our hots. Dang. Thing is, we don't have much for this one. You know what we do have? We have a 4-stack. I think the druid's just dying here. We can root immune ourselves. But I did have Crackling Jade Lightning there. That was about it, though. Oh, no. Yeah, once one DPS goes down, it just gets, like, infinitely harder. Live, Tank! Oh, God. No, okay, so the tank said lust, But turns out his lust cooldown was still 5 seconds, so he pressed it when the tank set it. We have Fort Brew here. He pressed it when the tank set it, but he didn't have his button ready. I'm not in this, right? Nice. We can use this for a defensive. The druid's fine. The druid can break out of his own pretty easily. Just gonna kick her in the tank. So in the 12 City Threads that I did last night, we had a warrior tank who was just... Oh, we got 0 for that? Oh, that is so tragic. But we had a warrior tank that was talking trash all key. I mean, whenever someone would whenever a cast would go off or whenever someone would get hit by a mechanic or something, the guy would just type ... You know the type. He was that kind of person. And then at the end of the dungeon, we were on this final boss. We had 5 minutes left. We were lusting. We had burned the boss down to 50%. And we got to the orb toss phase where the orb yeets, or the boss yeets all the orbs at the tank. The boss threw 2 of them at the tank, and then the tank charged in, blasted all of us, and we all died. And our group started flaming him. It was like a funny flame. Oh, this druid said nice heals, sir. Thank you. Rough dungeon. Yeah, we had some deaths there. I think we had the same thing happen on the 3rd boss where people are just not popping their defensives before they soak orbs before the dark pulse. And it's your defensives last a long time. How long does our defensive last? Our defensive gives us mitigation for 15 seconds. Dark pulse is what, 8 or 10 seconds long? So we can pop it before we soak the orb right before the dark pulse. You know what I mean? Your defensives last longer than you think. So I try to get full value out of that, but dang, still no IO for that. But hey, we did it. We did it at least. And then on that last boss, we had 1 death. I just wasn't expecting the guy to take... He took a lot of damage from the slam. He was just raw dogging the splice and stuff. Let's see. I'm behind a bit on chats. Why am I sitting on Shayloons? I don't know. Beans, perchance? I saw you type that on YouTube, Big Stupid Bear. Beans, indeed. Not like this. Do you do the double trinket trick to drink twice as fast? I don't. I'll be totally honest, JTJ. That trick has avoided me. I don't know the double trinket trick. But it sounds fun. Sounds fun. Best hero tree for learning on Monk. I would recommend you learn the spec with Conduit. It's 1 more button, but it's a really good button. It just does a moderate amount of AoE healing. It gives you movement speed to help you dodge mechanics and stay alive better. And it gives you mitigation if you take Jade Sanctuary. I would highly recommend starting with Conduit, learning it, and then if you're bored by it or if you want to try the other one, dip down in key level a bit and try out Master of Harmony. Definitely download a Master of Harmony week aura though. I feel like you'll want that. Okay, let me see if the PTR is live right now, but if not, we'll stay on jamming some keys, hoping to get at least an ounce of IO, just a small glass full. Get the healer protection add-on. It does it automatically for you. Oh yeah, messaging that I'm low on mana for sure. Definitely wouldn't hurt to have that. Okay, the servers are still down. Apparently, I'll turn the capture back on. The servers are still down, unfortunately, on the PTR. So let's load back up live. Let's keep playing. See what kind of keys we got. Dang, though, that one was definitely doable. I mean, maybe the warrior was out of defensives there. But that was really tragic. 2 people died and then 1 immediately took a B-res into a swirly. It's oh no, not like this. Not like this. I mean, we could queue up for the 14 Dawnbreaker. Imagine we get invited to that. We've 2-chested a 12, so it's not like completely out of the realm of possibility. But now we just wait. We can add in City of Threads. We could just sit here and do City of Threads literally all day long. There's a Miss 13. It's a physical comp too. Oh, never mind. Scratch that. We don't want to join that group anyways. City of Threads is the hardest dungeon to heal, in my opinion. Did you try it as Master of Harmony and High Key? I did Master of Harmony in a 13, and then today I've done it in a 12. Obviously, both not timed, but both felt doable. I didn't feel like I needed Conduit, but I will say having Conduit just makes it a lot safer. Like, you can just stack, like on that last Arc Pulse there, I stacked the mitigation from Jade Sanctuary on top of Fort Brew, and then I cocooned a DPS, and that alone makes it to where you only have to heal like 2 DPSs during that phase. Still watch your own health bar because you might have to expel harm to top yourself up, but like you're so safe with Conduit. Hey, what's up, Mox? I'm doing good. I'm a bit thirsty, but I'm doing good. Doing good. Hopefully you guys are doing well as well. I'm happy to be on the monk. Like, even though we're not timing these, I still feel like they're good reps. They're like good solid attempts. We could keep running back City of Threads all day long until we finally get the time, but I'll give it a try. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely recommend with what am I saying? Conduit on this dungeon. But it's not like it's undoable, you know. You can definitely time it with in higher keys with Master if I had to guess. Especially in an organized group, like if we had comms with our groups right now, it'd be so much smoother. I could be like, okay, I'm gonna use this, use defensives, or I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna cocoon you, Druid, save your defensive for the next one. That way you don't die to the next one. Like that's something I like doing is pre-cocooning. Like that way we just get to ignore them for the mechanic. But we don't get that luxury here. Whoa, okay, that group filled up fast. There's a 3 stack in there. But we are just slowly creeping. I haven't been pushing on my monk all season long. And we're slowly inching our way toward 3K. Eventually, we'll do better. Man, my guildies are cranking some keys, though. Dang, Milk. Milk is blasting some 17s. See what my guild's up to. Looks like Nick is the only one playing. Dr. Blank, I know them. Myself. See, my guild doesn't really log except for on raid. Like, no one's really online ever. What healer are you thinking you want to play first going into season 2? I'm 100%. I'll go ahead and confirm it, even though I'll probably make a video on it later because these videos are fun to make. Like, which healer am I gonna main? And I like kind of debate which one. Even though I already know which one I'm gonna main, I still think those videos are good because it can kind of like give you guys some ideas if you're still struggling and stuff. You know, I don't know, but I am still planning on maining Mistweaver again. Currently, for the past like year or two, my guild does not have another monk, so I'm kind of, if I swap off monk, my my hunter would probably show up at my house, and I don't know, he'd get very upset. So I kind of do play monk, partly for that reason, to be the mystic touch in my raid, but also I love Mistweaver monk. I absolutely love Mistweaver monk, and on top of all that, it's looking fun. And my favorite builds of Mistweaver are raid builds that play around Chi-Ji. And I've kind of just been like, the reason why you haven't seen as many, I'll be honest, I haven't made as many raid videos on Mistweaver recently because I just haven't enjoyed it as much as I have in the past. So I don't want to talk about it too much when I'm not having like the most fun time. But next season, I'm really considering, even if they completely gut the Chi-Ji playstyle and stuff, which I don't think they will, but even if they did, I'm still thinking about just like hard forcing it, like just hard forcing it. Seeing what I can do. Yeah, I won't put up as high numbers, but we'll have a good time. But yeah, I'm definitely maining the Mistweaver again next season. But as far as like alts go, I might have my I don't know. Maybe Shaman. We still haven't tested the Shaman yet. But Shaman or Holy Priest are kind of like the two in the runnings for now. Another City of Threads. Do we want to do it? Man, these groups. I mean, we could go do some Plunderstorm, guys. If y'all are down for some Plunderstorm, I'll go ahead and make another straw poll now that more of you are here to give you guys the decision of what we do today. The reason why we're pushing on the Mistweaver is because you guys voted for me to push on the Mistweaver. But let me go ahead and do that again. So, what next? We got Mistweaver, Breads pushing, 3K pushing. We've got Plunderstorm. Which, by the way, I'm kind of cracked at Plunderstorms, apparently. I used to play PvP games all the time. And PTR is still down, so PTR testing isn't an option, unfortunately. But I could like do some like alt stuff. I'll just do like alt stuff. That would be like maybe playing some prop paladins, even some brewmaster, whatever you guys want to see. I'll kind of like let you guys choose what alt and stuff. But here is a straw poll. Let me post it in chat. I'll post it in both YouTube and Twitch chat, and that way you guys get to decide on what you want to see me do next. Since there's kind of like there's so much to do, right? At this point, I feel like you just have to. City of Threads is fate. So you're saying like just the prophecy is saying that today is the City of Threads day, just all day long, and then at 5 p.m., like right before we end the stream, is the one key that we finally time. Is that what we're saying? But go vote. Mistweaver's ring 3K push is like that. What that looks like is it's going to be like City of Threads 12 or 13, and then like maybe some 13s of Mists or Grimbatal or some of these other dungeons. Plunderstorms, you're going to see me just absolutely PvPing the pants off of people. And then alt stuff would just be like me, I don't know, maybe doing some alt stuff. I'll let you guys decide the alt too. I'm guessing Mistweaver 3K push, yeah. Plunderstorm's not even on the menu. Y'all don't even want to see me get some booty for sure. Mistweaver 3K push it is. Let's do it. We'll stick to it. I know my role. Oh yeah, okay. Mistweaver 3K all day. Now, unfortunately, straw poll the power of democracy. I could easily like overthrow the vote. I'm kidding. I would not do that. How does Monk deal with Dark Pulse from the third boss on City of Threads? Oh no, he wanted Plunderstorm, guys. It's okay. I can play Plunderstorm tonight while we do D&D. But Leo Maya Godlike, also super cool name. You have a couple different ways, and there's no like one answer because you kind of have to you'll have to do it different ways each time. So what I like to do personally is in the 10 seconds leading up to Dark Pulse, I try to Soothing Mist and like clear out any debuffs that are still on people, like any heal absorbs, and then I try to blanket at least the 4 squishies in Enveloping Mist. That way they have that healing modifier, and then if I still have time, I'll squeeze in a Rising Sun Kick to extend those Enveloping Mist throughout the whole thing. That way everyone has like healing amplification. And then like right as it's about to start, if I have Celestial Conduit, I'll pop Celestial Conduit and channel it as long as I can before the Dark Pulse. But then once Dark Pulse ends, hopefully that's done channeling by then. And that way I have that mitigation. I'll use one of my 2 defensives, and then I mean, it's just like whatever cooldowns you have. So like sometimes I'll line up my revival there. Sometimes I'll life cocoon another squishy. So if I stack a defensive plus conduit's defensive nature on myself, and then I cocoon 1 DPS, then I'll Soothing Mist the other 2 DPS that don't have either life cocoon or both of my defensives on them. You can pop Chi-Ji, but I've really found like as the season's gone on, I'm less trusting of Chi-Ji during this phase. Most of the time, like if I pop Chi-Ji, it's sad to say, but I've found it better. I mean, maybe I'm just like doing the rotation wrong for this sense, but like whenever I use Chi-Ji for the Dark Pulse, I found it better to either do it on one of the ones where I have Life Cocoon for someone, or so that way all of our mastery procs funnel into 4 health bars instead of 5, so you're getting more dense healing that way. Or I found it to where like I pop Chi-Ji and I do the rotation for a few seconds, and then once the damage starts really amping up, then you can jump in a soothing mist that way. But that just feels horrible. That feels horrible. I think I'm not like the best at Chi-Jiing that, but yeah, I usually try to stack a defensive plus a major cooldown. Like I always try to make sure I have a plan for each Dark Pulse, and that includes like making sure I survive, trying to utilize Life Cocoon there because I am taking the Life Cocoon reduction. Like you just stack whatever you can to survive, but try not to like overcommit, obviously. But um, I feel like I either answered the question or just like yapped in a circle, and I feel like we're back at the start. Did I yap in a circle? Probably. Um, but that's kind of how I deal with it for sure. And I try to watch my group's defensives. Like on that last run, I saw that my druid's defensive was down for the Dark Pulse for like 15 more seconds. So I was like, okay, I should definitely cocoon them. And then I used both my I used Conduit plus Fort Brew, and I was fine for the whole duration, except for like I did Expel Harm the last tick just to be safe. But I knew I was fine. I knew the Druid was fine. And then I just spot healed the other two with having Enveloping Mist on them. I had Chi Harmonies on them, and I was vivifying them. So there's just so many different ways that you can like mix and match all of your pieces together. Ooh, this is a fun group, a fun comp. I haven't done Dawnbreaker in so long. It feels like. Go for another one. I mean, we could queue up to this. Sure. We could look for 13s of these other dungeons, like Necrotic would be tough. Siege would be kind of easy breezy. The problem is I don't know the math on how well I can survive like a raw third boss slam, you know? I don't know if it does 100% of my health bar with this versatility. I would need to like test that on the first one without popping an offensive and see. Thanks for the explanation. Of course, I'm sorry I just said like so many things, but the point is you try to use as little as you can to sustain throughout the whole boss fight, so that you have as much as possible to stack for the Dark Pulse. And you don't stack so much on the first one so that you have nothing for the second one. Ooh, a Windwalker's group. Miss 14. Ooh, double monk group. Sign me up. We're queued up to the max. I'm trying to get into these groups, guys. Anything that could give us some IO. I guess some streamers have like another game that they could pull up, like a little idle game that they can play on screen. I've seen some streamers, not like WoW streamers, but I've seen like Smite streamers. Sometimes they'll have like AFK Journey or whatever like pulled up and all these other things. I don't really have anything like that. I mean, I guess while we wait to get into a group, I could just beat some well, I could smash some people in some Pokemon battles, but that's about all I got. If y'all want me to have Pokemon going and just absolutely annihilate some people on some Pokemon Showdown, I'll do that, but if not, I won't do that. Does weapon damage increase my kicks, i.e. healing? Ooh, that's a good question. That is a good question. Regardless, I feel like you're probably just going to get more from more intellect. But you're saying, does that like 4.249 to 5.750 damage affect it? I honestly, I could not tell you. I feel like that's like melee damage or something. All you, regardless of if it affects it or not, JM, you want to look at your intellect first. Your main stat affects like everything. So If you have a weapon that gives you more damage but less intellect, you'd probably still go the more intellect one over it. Why does it seem throughput? Ooh, okay, Dawnbreaker 13. We did get invited. Yo. Oh, we need some more stuffed cave peppers. Why does it seem throughput is significantly more on PBE than live? PBE. Is PBE PTR? The Peggle add-on. I could get the Peggle add-on. TJR, do you mean why does it seem like our throughput's higher on PTR than on live? Is PTR and PBE the same thing and I'm just missing it? Or am I stupid? Don't answer that. Stuffed. Give me some cave peppers. I love me some stuffed peppers in real life. I haven't had them in so long. Love me some stuffed peppers. You know what I could do is I still have all these haste mastery enchants from when we were Ovanax progging or gems. It's about time I swap those out. So TJR asks, why does it seem like throughput is significantly more on PTR than it is on live? Public beta environment. Gotcha. Okay. The reason is because Mistweaver, if you're asking about specifically Mistweaver, Mistweavers are getting some pretty sick buffs coming into PTR. So for starters, keep in mind, currently the screen that you're seeing is not PTR. This is what's live in 11 point whatever, 0.7 or whatever we're in. If you read Chi-Ji, your blackout kicks will have to connect to a target. They'll have to hit a target to kick up a mastery proc from Chi-Ji. So this means that if I'm hitting a single target dummy and I just press blackout kick, it's just going to hit once, kick up one gust of mist proc. Whereas on the PTR, every time that my specific direct blackout kick hits a target, it's gonna kick up 3 Chi-Ji procs. Now you're not gonna get 3 times the Chi-Ji procs on like AoE packs, for example. But the difference is that your cleaving no longer also kicks up gust of mist procs. Now all 3. So if I currently on live, if I cleave onto 3 targets with Chi-Ji out, I'll kick up 3 gust of mist procs. But because each target that I'm hitting will kick up 1. But now on PTR, instead of each target kicking up 1, all 3 are going to be baked into that first target. So my initial blackout kick, not my cleaved free blackout kicks, are going to kick up 1. All 3 are going to come from this one. And what that's accomplishing is now you're getting all the mastery value from your Chi-Ji by just hitting 1 target. So against a single target, you're getting, or against like 1 or 2 targets, you're getting way more mastery procs. And what that's also enabling currently is more mastery procs means more, what's the right word for this? More procs, I guess, of the cooldown reduction from Jade Bond. So say you're in say you're fighting a raid boss, for example, and you're on live. You're on this game that I'm playing right now. I'm fighting a raid boss. If I'm running Jade Bond plus Chi-Ji, every time, like if I stack up my Teachings of the Monastery to 4 and I press blackout kick, I'm just going to kick up 5 gust of mist procs. So I'm hitting 5 blackout kicks on that single target. But on the PTR, if I stack up Teachings of the Monastery to 4 and I press blackout kick, I'm going to kick up 15 gust of mist, if I'm doing the math right. But you see that the number's still higher. I'm kicking up 15, which means that I am reducing by 7.5 seconds with Jade Bond versus 2.5 seconds. So you're just getting so much more time off of your Chi-Ji with Jade Bond. So that's why you're seeing a lot more healing. That's just one reason too. There's a lot of other changes, but that's the main one. Another big one is that a lot of the damage right now is baked into the cleaving of blackout kicks. So if you read Awakened Jadefire, toward the middle it says your blackout kicks strike an additional 2 targets at 70% effectiveness. What they're doing to this is they're buffing the base damage of Blackout Kick. So Blackout Kick will do 25, I think it's 25% more damage or something. I could just pull, I'm pulling numbers out of my memory, and I have a really bad memory, so let me just get the exact numbers. But they're buffing just the base damage that Blackout Kick does across the board. That's not the right thing. Hold on. PTR. Dev notes. Okay, let me just get the exact numbers. So that's one reason, is like you're getting more mastery procs on 2 and 1 targets, which is just leading to more Chi-Jis, which is just leading to more healing. It's like it's all just a self-propelling cycle, you know. That's mage. We're in the M's though. Monk, where you at? I just want this exact number so I don't say it wrong. So Blackout Kick's damage is just baseline being increased by 75%. But don't think that Blackout Kick is always going to do 75%. What they're doing is they're putting more of the damage into that individual Blackout Kick, the one that you press on a single target. But they're taking some of the damage out of the cleaved ones. So, where is it? Where is it? I know Jadefire Awakening now causes your Blackout Kick to hit 2 additional targets at 20% of the effectiveness. So those cleaved ones are going from 70% to 20% of the effectiveness. However, they're still getting they're getting a 75% buff. So it's going to be 1 times the Blackout Kick damage times 1.75. So you have your Blackout Kicks are doing 1.7 times the damage, but the cleaving ones are going to be a fifth of that. So what would a fifth of that be? I'm not going to do that math, but so it's still, you're getting less cleaving, less of your values coming from cleaving, but more is coming from that initial target. So it's just like it's smoothed out our target scenarios and stuff. Man, I thought we'd find a tank by the time I yapped about that, but nothing going. Nothing going. Okay, one thing that I like to do in this dungeon is there's like some arguments for why I do like Conduit. Like I love Conduit on the 3rd boss and the final boss, like specifically. But other than that, the rest of the dungeon, there's like only 1 or 2 other pools where I even like think to press Conduit, because like most of these pools are very safe as long as you get like kicks and stops and stuff. So I like to go Master of Harmony in this dungeon, if I'm being honest. I do like Peer into Peace so that I can spread some Enveloping Mist quickly before the big pulses and stuff, and my revival will hit more and all the good stuff. Is the PTR live yet? But all that to say, TJR, just a lot of changes in our favor coming into the PTR PBE. Where are the tanks? Any talent changes that we want for this dungeon? We don't want pressure points. I don't think anything. Dance of Wind. Is there any physical damage? Like big smacking physical damage? Is the orb damage physical? I've never tested that. Never tested that. TJR, appreciate the in-depth explanation. This is gold. Of course. I mean, while we're sitting in queue, I have nothing better to do than yap. So I appreciate the question that got me talking. So I take your thank you and Uno reverse it right back at you. How about that? I guess while we wait on a tank, we're going to start bashing someone's face in on Pokemon Showdown. And right before we lose the battle, someone's going to join the group. And then we'll be good. Oh, there's a tank. Are we going to take him? Maybe? Maybe? But right before we lose this Pokemon battle, someone's gonna join. I haven't played Pokemon Showdown in over a year, so I have no idea what everything does. Joey the Disco said something random I know. Conduit is supposed to do more healing than Master of Harmony, but I started off at Mistweaver as Master of Harmony, and not having two Thunder Focus team makes it feel so odd. Anyone else getting this feeling, or am I just cooked? You're not cooked. I mean, it is like a strength of. Oh, he has Balloon. It's a strength of Master of Harmony to have double Crackling Jade Lightning for sure. Like it is definitely one of the arguments nowadays. Like the argument used to be like set in stone. Like Conduit does more healing than Master of Harmony, but now it's more like up in the air because double Thunder Focus Tea does equal more healing that you have on demand at the moment. If you have an AoE pack, but there's like a lot of stipulations that go into that too. What is this? I'm about to eat a grass type attack. What do I have for this? Kind of want to face tank it and just paralyze this guy. We're just waiting on a tank, and I mean, I can either just sit here and stare at the screen, or I can lose a Pokemon battle. So I feel like this is okay to do. Ooh. Let's swap this in. Easy, we sponged that up easy. We're trying to get into a Dawnbreaker 13, but we're still waiting on a tank. Maybe I want to Thunder Wave whatever he swaps into. We can go ahead and teleport to the dungeon, though. Teleport, War Within, Dawnbreaker. But how's everyone doing today? What's everyone's plans for this week? I know Wednesdays are usually the day of the week where me and my wife kind of start to plan out like our weekend plans and stuff. I'm pretty sure this weekend's just gonna contain like us just staying home watching TV because lots of good shows are coming out this weekend. I know Squid Game season 2 came out last weekend, and now this weekend we have Severance season 2, which I have been waiting on since we finished season 1. So super big week. How long does Magma Storm last? Is it just forever? Am I just like trapped in here with this guy? It's pretty sad if true. I'm about to get one shot. Ooh. So he's gonna hit me with a fighting type. I can terrestrialize. Yeah, let's do that. Forgot this was the thing. Ooh, he U-turned. The healer and hunter buy for first boss. I'm gonna say buy. B-A-I. What do you mean by that? Hey, I knew it. The moment we started a Pokemon battle, we would just get a tank, which is, it always works out. Guy's outplaying the stew out of me, though. That's okay. Bait. Oh, I don't want to bait. Oh, no. Guy's gonna make me bait. The first boss is gonna be so boring. I'm gonna be sitting there baiting in ranged. Caught whatever bug is going around, so it'll depend on how I'm feeling. Well, Grandmaster, use that as an excuse to stay home and watch some great TV this weekend. There's some good shows coming. But I do hope you feel better. Hopefully it's not like a throat thing. I hate when I'm sick and my throat hurts. That's like the worst to me. But I guess like every kind of sickness sucks. Like hopefully it's not, oh no, this thing's normal type, right? Hopefully it's not what was I saying? Like a throw up kind of sickness. I guess no matter how you spin it, being sick just sucks, right? He's probably gonna swap, so yeah, we can substitute Belly Bolt. What a weird Pokemon. And we're gonna have to forfeit this fight anyways, but maybe we can make him rage first. 69. Uh-oh. What does charge do? Come on, kill it. No. That's okay. We were going to forfeit anyways. All right, it's showtime. Let's actually play the game. We have Master of Harmony. We have everything. We have all the tools. But it is World of Warcraft time. But yeah, Gyllenhaal. I definitely think City of Threads is like, in my opinion, it's pretty undeniably the hardest dungeon to heal, especially like on tyrannical weeks or if you're past like the 10 point or whatever it is. It's just a rough dungeon.
And now you learn the true lesson of the void.
I don't know why I did the whole Thunder Focus Tea before the dungeon starts thing, because I knew it doesn't work. Oh, that got scary. Tigers lost that. Oh yeah, we definitely need more heals. I should have Crackling Jade Lightninged way long ago, but we're fine. It's been a while since I've been in this dungeon, so I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. But I remember that you can Tiger's Lust the debuff that slows. Okay, we have double Crackling Jade Lightning coming up. We have triple actually, so this is normally the Lust pool. These Renewing Mist spread. We don't have Cocoon, so let's pocket the tank a bit. Pop it offensive. Crackling Jade Lightning again while we still have the max targets to cleave on. We do have full aspect. We do have Thunder Focus Tea, so let's use it. Oh, that's going to hurt me. Spell Harm. Ow. But Shayloons. Man, let me tell you, one thing that I'm so excited and I've actually been so surprised by on the PTR is the single target Shayloons. Have any of you guys been able to test it on PTR yet? I did a couple keys with it and oh my goodness, was I surprised. And I've seen, oh, just Dawnbreaker things, we're fine. But I've seen some people testing it on the raid. I didn't get a chance to participate in the raid testing last week, but I'm looking forward to it tomorrow is the next time. Oh, God. This dungeon's so annoying sometimes. If he would have died there because we came here late, because we fell through the boat, that would have been so tragic. But yeah, that talent is like so surprising. Like I didn't think it would have a place, like especially in raid. I was like, dude, this is like a single target. It turns our AoE heal into a single target thing. There's no way like it's in a raid, but no, it just like it is a lay on hands on like a 30-ish second cooldowns. It's so sick. All right, let's go. Let's not fall through the boat this time. But Grandmaster, I do hope you feel better. Hopefully it's a quick sickness. We have our Crackling Jade Lightnings. Might as well use them on this pool. Well, you know what? I'm going to be baiting on the next boss. Like, kind of tempted to just sit on him. I got full aspect. I'm gonna unleash my aspect on the boss right once we get on that platform, and then I'll start baiting. So, gonna be in melee really quick. Okay, our dot has been applied. Now we're just a makeshift ranged player. Even though I have to say, as a monk, you cannot be a ranged character. Yeah, the guy said healer and hunter, or yeah, healer and hunter, you be out baiting. I was out there, but I feel like, doesn't it just target... It targets ranged players, like it specifically is coded to target ranged players. Am I wrong there? I don't think I can be a target of it. Or I don't think I can be a forced target of it. Yeah, we're out here, but... I just think this guy thinks that monk can be ranged, and it cannot. I hate Jade Fire Stomp on these boats. Just so bugged. Shaylin's this away. Good push. Yeah, it's ranged prio when targeting the pools. That's what I thought. But he was like ranged and heal, so I was thinking like, oh, this guy knows something that I don't. Maybe it's like ranged prio first, then heals prio second. But no, it's not. I'm pretty sure it's ranged prio first and then random second. So I'm not gonna sit here and lose melee uptime just for a chance to be targeted. I'm gonna punch and kick this boss because he deserves it. Ooh. Glad I was paying attention there, because that guy was turbo dead. Boxes, move! Oh god, this is like that scene from Pirates of the Caribbean. The guy like walking down the stairs all dramatic and stuff. And Shaylin's every other one. Boss is so easy. Hey, Crackling Jade Lightning. I saw it, tank. Get one last kick in. Show him who's boss. Impressive damage as healer. Oh, well, I am taking the hero talent tree that does damage, so... If you're used to seeing like Mistweavers that have the conduit, you're probably used to seeing like lower damage numbers, but I don't think I'm playing it super well, if I'm being totally honest, Leo Maya, sorry. But this does have a high ceiling is the point that I'm trying to get across, this hero talent tree. of damage that you can do. Hey, Specky! Hey, it's good to see you, Specky. Specky with a Prime sub. 8 months. Currently on a 5-month streak. Talk about consistency. Thank you so much for the support, Specky. And it's good to see you once again. Hopefully you're doing well. Hey, how you doing? Show her who the boss is. That's right. Get that one last kick in. Do some more damage to this guy at 28% health. I don't know why we blasted the tacticians like that. They all took so much different damage. I'm not going to touch a death because this guy does have my dot ticking on him. I want to get like as much value from that. Touch death this guy though. For sure. He looked at me wrong. I'm going to use one of these just so we're not going to overcap. Sorry, I get a little quiet when I focus. Hopefully it's not too annoying. I feel like we're all better off if I just play better, you know? I'm gonna pair that guy because I couldn't. Oh no! Gonna Chi-Ji here, although I would have liked to have Crackling Jade Lightning. I kind of needed to be on the move because I saw that Black Hail coming. Let's kick that. Going Cocoon the tank. We've had Cocoon off cooldown for so long now. It's Crackling Jade Lightning. We got Hail coming, I think. This guy, we are cleaving to the max instead of funneling. Part of it's my fault though. The Shayloons. Ooh, nice. Killed that guy before he got that cast off. Pocket the tanks. I saw all those casts going into him. Just want to make sure he didn't die off the rip there. I have Crackling Jade Lightning. I kind of want to use it now. Our tank's kind of under some heat. Also, I'm going to stun. I saw our tank kiting a bit, so I just wanted to make sure he was safe. Or I guess, like, maybe not safe is the right word. Maybe, like, stable's a better word. Okay, let's put our dot into this tactician because he has full health, basically. On revival. I was a bit behind on that. I'd rather pay for it and having one less cooldown than pay for it and having one more death, you know? Because I don't think that missing cooldown is going to cause the like a wipe or anything. Let's unleash the dot. I think he spell reflected the first one or something. I saw the boss's melt. The mini boss's health was melting. I think that's what that was. Let's go and Chi-Ji. We'll probably regret it. Thing is, like, I know that on the next mini boss I can't really use my Crackling Jade Lightnings effectively. We just gotta help this guy through this. We might even life cocoon him. But if we can get out of this without having life cocoon down, that'd be huge. I know we could be sitting there punching and kicking, but I'd rather just keep people alive without risk. Okay, here we need to be Crackling Jade Lightning for sure. We got Hail. Let's go and double Lightning. again. Put ourselves in timeout. Hail again. Okay, what do we have for this mini boss? We have Shayloons, we have Defensive and Life Cocoon. We're probably gonna have to cycle all those, buy time for Chi-Ji. Okay. Coming in with a plan is like kind of goated. I think here we'll have Chi-Ji for it, so we should be fine. Shatter Decay in 4 seconds. I'm not gonna defensive this one, but we should probably... Let's just plan to revival it, because I had to spot heal this guy and I couldn't get my Chi-Ji prepped. Abyssal Blast on me. We will defensive this, and we'll go ahead and Chi-Ji. Shatter Decay in 8 seconds. We'll have Shayloons by that time. We're chilling. Let's keep this guy topped up. So that AoE damage starts hitting. Go back to him. Clean. Clean. Okay, I like this. We're kind of cruising through this dungeon too. Like so much time. Hopefully we split this pool up because we have so much time. But I am down to just sit here and play it slow. Get very clear of that frontal. Oh, I kicked the wrong ad. It's one that you can Tiger's Lust that one off. Go ahead and Crackling Jade Lightning because we have our Thunder Focus Tea ready. I want to use my dot on the mini boss. Anyways, sick AoE damage. Oh yeah. We're gonna pocket this guy. It's on the Hunter. Okay, our warrior spell reflected there, which is huge. We need defensives. We might have to cocoon this guy. It's on me. I at least see it. Let's cocoon. Let's get very clear of the way. Oh, the paladin just legitimately sat in that. He saw the orb form and he was like, I kind of want to bathe in that. That looks like a bath bomb to me. He said, ooh, is this lush? Okay, it's on the Hunter. We don't have cocoon for him, though. Paladin, I need you to live, buddy. The tank got clipped by it. Oh my god, Hunter. I thought we had way more time. We shot that right at the archway. We didn't get it through the archway. Oof, don't let that be what fails it for us, team. We were so fine if we would have aimed the orb right. Pretty sure that's what that was, because, I mean, we were all safe enough, right? It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. Like I said, we had so much time. Pop it offensive. Oh, did someone pull something else? Maybe someone pulled more? Hunter, live, want to live, will to live. Crackling Jade Lightning. Doesn't really do much here, but makes me feel better. We pulled the mini boss again. What are we doing? That's what that was. I'm gonna shoot it this way. Be careful here. Be careful. Orb's coming. Like, why are we pulling the mini boss there? God. The key was going so smooth. I think that's what happened both times. Like, I feel like they butt pulled the mob. Like, that had to have happened the first time, right? I like how chaotic the damage meter is. Oh, yeah. It's like all of our damage is, like, bursty all at once. Am I going to land in an orb? Probably not. Okay, we're good. It was all going so smooth until it wasn't. We have 10 minutes, though. Like, damage control, we can still do this. The problem is, I don't know this mini-boss's mechanics, if I'm being honest. We, like, never pull this guy. Is he the same as that other spider thing? I know I need to get out of that. That looks bad. Let's touch death him. Let's get out of here. Where are we going, tank? Moving on. The boss time? Okay, so for this boss, we have... Oh, we're pulling this? Okay. Am I supposed to dodge that? Is that like a frontal that I can get out of or something? Oh no. Go and drink mana tea. But for this boss, the third thing is the worst. The third orb, or the third decay is the worst, I think. That's all I remember from it. Get ready to move out. Don't like this. We don't have lust. This is so chaotic. I love it. Absolutely love it. I mean, like, just chaos. Don't get aggro, don't get aggro, don't get aggro. Still, I have no idea which direction would be best to send that in. Gotta use your defensives. It's like you can always tell, like, when everyone's health bar is, like, fine, but one person is just going, like crazy, you can always tell, you know? Okay, we'll need Shayloons here. We have orb immediately followed by... Oh god, please let it be a good orb. Okay, that's the scary overlap. We can happily drink our mana now. Drink our worries away. We can do some damage even. Hopefully these ads don't die. We need them alive here. Okay, they're dying. That's okay. Just expel harm, I guess. Okay, we're entering the point in the fight where it's like, I hope the boss dies soon, but look at the damage meters. We have very weird damage meters. Let's go ahead and Chi-Ji. Gotta stun those. Expel harm. Nice. Let's put our dot into the boss. Hopefully we can kill it before this orb goes off. Nice. Is this still timeable? We got mini boss into boss. Where's the ship? Go team, go. We don't have time to drink. Should I be using tea then Chiji or only crackling jade? I mean, it really depends on the situation. The prep to Chiji that you really want to make sure you're doing is make sure you've used your renewing mist charges, or at least try to use your 2 renewing mist charges, because that applies Chi Harmony, and that's just like a healing amplification that you can have out. But if you have multiple targets to cleave off of, like here, we have multiple targets to hit. So here's a good time to use your Crackling Jade Lightning as if it were a cooldown, if that makes sense. But Chiji's also excellent when you have multiple targets. We're definitely going to die. Oh. Just going to drink some tea. Got to be extra careful here. Let's do some damage. Like, I use my Thunder Focus Tea when I'm ready to... They're standing in the puddle. I use my Thunder Focus Tea when I'm ready to unleash the Vitality. So, like, right here, I'm full on Vitality. So now is when I'm looking to use it, which I probably shouldn't have used it there, because I probably should have saved it for the boss fight. Man, this warrior is taking so much unnecessary damage. It's stressing me out. We're going boss. Okay, we have not a lot of mana. We have rolling acid, bombs, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. We have our defensive. Oh, what? Kind of stressed about my mana. I'm trying to be like as efficient as possible, and I think it's just making me play bad. Rosa spray here. I'm okay if I use this aspect of harmony for healing. I'm being honest. Dude, if we weren't soothing misting them at that exact moment, he was dead. Because our soothing mist gave him 6% mitigation. He survived at like 6% health. Do I have mana pots? I do. Let's pop one. Okay. There's no way we actually time this. This is so chaotic. Where are we going? This way. Fly. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We have 2 stacks of mana tea. Will it be enough? This part of the fight, I really like to be very liberal with my soothing mists, so I don't know if this is going to be enough. We're just going to sit here. I'm not going to let this timer tick down and waste the stacks, but we're just going to sit here and let that mana bar tick up. We can drink some real life mana too. We have lust. Okay, let's drink our few mana tea stacks. Let's dump our damage. Get that elusive mist rolling. Top up that person. Pump our damage. We have our dot on them. We have a Erosive Spray coming up soon. We're going to go ahead and pop our defensive. Pop Chiji. Start spreading these hots. Just like Cocoon, one of them. I was drinking my mana tea and a little bit behind on the healing. We can Shayloons. Nah, let's save Shayloons. We can just top up everyone passively. We have a Erosive Spray coming up in 2 seconds. Gonna go ahead and pop my defensive. We don't have time to do that. Heal! Heal! Don't have revival just yet. Okay. Keep these 2 people topped. That is weird. That was very weird. Ooh, no, that's gonna be us timing the dungeon. 3. Hold. Oh no, it literally came down to that too. Dude. Because if he was alive, he'd be doing damage right now. There's no way. Oh, that is so sad. He was a hired plant. He works for Rashinon. Okay, maybe we wouldn't have timed it, but who knows? I don't know how much damage he had lined up. Dang, we are so unlucky. Oh god. They jumped on each other. Oh my god, what are we doing? Oh god, it's on me now. Well, we tried. Pop our defensive. Yeah, the boss definitely wouldn't have died if the paladin stayed alive. Man, all those like wipes, those random wipes like in the middle of the dungeon. Uh-oh, what are DPS mechanics? Oh no, tank live. Ow, 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 ow. Tank, don't do it to me. Why? Oh, this is chaos. I love it. What on earth? Actually, what on earth? What did we just witness? Where did it all go wrong? We know exactly where. But why did it all go wrong? Healer's fault. Kiss my pixel, you're banned. I mean, I feel like there's like visual bugs whenever you're oh gosh, the tank is getting all pissy. He's saying nice pool, man, thank you. Because they butt pulled that one mob. What was I saying? Oh, paladins have a lot of visual bugs with their little horse. Like there's that. When you get that debuff and the line is on you, you all saw it was like slanted, very weird. There's another debuff where whenever I was playing my paladin, oh, it's on Necrotic Wake's final boss. If the paladin did got the debuff while they were on their horse, it was like it looked really weird. It was like a disc through the stadium. Very weird. We got removed from the group. They're so salty. They're so salty. What's up, Luffy? I see your messaging game. Luffy messaged me, said, OMG, hi. If only the healer pumped a million DPS. I know, right? Trash, garbage healer. Garbage. I mean, our overall DPS was kind of low. I will admit that. We were not crackling Jade Lightning as much as we should have been. I just get scared too in this dungeon because we've had it like accidentally chain pool a couple times and get us to wipe a few times so far. Tank should just tank it in corner so you can bait circle to the outside wall. All melee. I don't know. I feel like most tanks make everyone else move out, so at least he was moving to the side there. But I feel like tanking it in that long corridor would have been probably be better. Yeah, you guessed my battle tag, Luffy. You guessed it. I believe. I appreciate your belief. Unfortunately, we didn't quite have it. Should I be using T then Chi-Ji or only crackling Jade Lightning? I mean, you can use T then before your Chi-Ji if you're running Secret Infusion. I'd advise that. But other than that, like they're kind of just separate buttons. You can stack them on top of each other. Like you can use your T during your Chi if you want to. But unless you have Secret Infusion, there's no real reason unless I'm missing something. But the thing is, JM, one thing to note, I'll go ahead and go to a dummy. Notice how I still have I still have a stack of crackling of my Jade Empowerment. A lot of people, like I've had a lot of people ask me, should I press my Thunder Focus Tea and then my Crackling Jade Lightning? And the answer is no, because like a lot of times they'll be like, what do you use your Thunder Focus Tea on? And I'm like, well, most of the time I use it on Rising Sun Kick. Sometimes on Renewing Mist, sometimes on Expel Harm, stuff like that. But they're like, what do you use your what was I saying? Your Thunder Focus Tea on? Why not Crackling Jade Lightning? Well, what you buff, like if I press Thunder Focus Tea buffs my next spells of a certain list of spells. So it buffs Enveloping Mist, Vivify, Rising Sun Kick, Expel Harm. That's it. Thunder Focus Tea does not buff your Crackling Jade Lightning by its own buff. Jade Empowerment is totally separate. There's no limit to Jade Empowerment. Like I have to use this Thunder Focus Tea within 30 seconds. See, so there I used it to empower my Rising Sun Kick, but you don't have to press Crackling Jade Lightning yet. You can sit on these stacks. Now, note that you can't go above 2 stacks. So if I press Thunder Focus Tea right now, it would be a huge waste because like I'll press it. So you see I stayed at 2 stacks. So what you want to do is you want to try to like never over cap on stacks, but you don't have to use them until you need them. So like here I'm better off because I have 1 stack of Thunder Focus Tea, 1 stack of Jade Empowerment, so I'm fine to use either one. Like if I need the healing now, I could Crackling Jade Lightning. If I don't, I could Thunder Focus Tea, and I won't overcap. So that's like one thing to just make sure you understand is that Jade Empowerment and Thunder Focus Tea are 2 completely different buffs, and they both behave very differently. But man, we had that key in the bag, and then brains were shutting off. Oh goodness. But at least I feel so confident healing those 13s though. I definitely feel like we were so fine on the healing front. Which is kind of like what I care most about. Oh my goodness, I have a friend pushing a 16. Good luck, dude. 16 City of Threads. Best of luck to you. 13, we need to filter. We're already filtered. Do we run back the Dawnbreaker, the salty run back? And we could miss a turn of sight though. Just change things up a bit. Also, I do need to go soon. Because tonight I do have something at 6. And if I start a key now, I won't get out with enough time to eat dinner. So maybe we should probably go ahead and call the stream. Which I know today's was a lot shorter. Today's was only 3 hours, which y'all know me. I like streaming a lot longer, but you know, real life responsive trilatrance comes in play. Just started new expansion quest marked unsafe from Dalaran being the new hub. Oh man. Getting used to Esprits coming in from Rat Paladin is so hard. I really have to think where I position myself other than be out of a swirly. Yeah. Yeah, range is just a different world out there. It's both easier and harder, but you'll never hear a melee player admit that it's harder. But yeah, there's definitely a lot that comes to playing a range character. But guys, it was a quick stream today because the PTR servers have been down all day, and like I said, I do just have something that I have to go do tonight, unfortunately. But I will be streaming on Friday, and hopefully the PTR servers are open then. I'm also pretty sure that the PTR raid will be open. I don't have that tabbed anywhere, but I'm pretty sure the PTR raid will. Oh, I do actually. Hold on. We might stream some PTR raiding because let's see, Friday. Yeah, Friday heroic Spocket Monger Lockenstock will be a boss that we can fight. Heroic One-Armed Bandit will be a raid boss, and Heroic Mugsy Heads of Security will be bosses that we can fight. So we have 3 raid bosses that we can test on Friday. I don't know what time this is. EDT. What is EDT time zone? EDT time zone. Let's see where they're at and where I'm at. They're 1 hour more than us, so it would be 11 would be I think 10 my time. Oh, it would be 13 my time. So at 1 p.m., which is perfect. That's our stream time. So Friday, stay tuned because we'll be streaming some PTR raid healing. I'll definitely be messing about with some Mistweaver builds, seeing if we can make some stuff work, seeing what works and what doesn't and stuff. But yeah, yo, what favorite color? Probably purple. Probably purple. Or no, Mistweaver green for sure. Easy. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Thank you. I am so bad with time zones, but okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and get dinner prep so we can get things going into my house. But I will see you guys on Friday. So for some PTR raid healing, some PTR Mistweaver raid healing, and then we'll do some PTR dungeons and stuff on Friday stream. Yeah, stay tuned for all that. I'll see you guys in the next one, in the next stream. Uh, I'll catch you guys later. Yeah, Knights, what are you doing? What are you doing, Knights? Okay, bye, guys. Have a good week. I'll see you guys on